Whether it's passive income or maybe just a hobby for yourself, short-term rentals can be where it's at for you. I'm looking at it for myself. Right behind me are 2 container homes, 20 feet each, that we're looking at as a short-term rental. These are already in use. Today's video, we're gonna learn how they work, how they're profiting off of them. Are they a pain in the butt to get established with? Does it work well for them? Is it an inconvenience? Is it super easy? You'll see behind me, we have 2 units already working in place, already making money. In today's video, we're gonna learn how it works, what it takes to get these things going, and if it's right for you. My name is Craig, on behalf of Containing Luxury. Let's check these out. Time to catch you, hit that shot.
How are you?
Craig, nice to meet you.
Mike, nice to meet you. How are you?
Mike, Containing Luxury has kind of established this like niche market that looks like you're capitalizing on.
Yeah.
And I'd love to learn more. I know there's a million people out there that maybe would consider it and haven't taken that leap, and you've already been brave enough to do so. Do you mind if I pick your brain today?
Not at all, absolutely. A friend of mine talked me into trying to get into Airbnb opportunities. My wife is a realtor, and it was going to be kind of a second income, kind of a stream for her. Mm-hmm. So we were like, well, what do we want to put back here? Second story house, other accessory dwellings. So I started looking on the internet, found Containing Luxury, Blake and his team, who had kind of just got started back in 2020, getting things going during COVID. So I kind of decided that I wanted to do a container. Kind of came up with a concept and a design, and then I had to go through a bunch of infrastructure information. The gentleman who I was very friendly with at the time discussed with me and said, hey, you have these on wheels and you can take them out of here. That's all that matters to me. So I kind of went with the concept of having them on wheels as if they were an RV type scenario, so nothing is permanent. I can pick up and leave at any time. Obviously, I already had the pickleball court and the pool, and the house was built in 2018. So I've kind of gradually finished the whole oasis, if you will.
So did you start with your home?
Yep.
And then just made your way out?
Yeah, 2019 was a pool, 2020 was a pickleball court, and I just felt it would be a nice thing to offer to my guests to have them have any use that they would like.
So you have an oasis here that
we've established.
Yep. And then you had this additional property. So this interview should be pretty seamless. I have questions that I'm probably gonna have to figure out along the way. So ask them to you, and have you already have gone through it makes it a lot easier for me.
Okay.
The container homes are how long?
20 foot each.
So you have 2 20-footers.
Yep, 8 foot wide.
Do you rent each of them individually?
I do.
Have you ever had like a group rent them together?
Yes, actually 2 or 3 different families have come and rented both units at the same time. So I have 3 listings on Airbnb, 1 for each one and then 1 for both.
Oh wow, all right. And I see that you
kind of built like a wall.
Yeah, this was our kind of our privacy wall, if you will, with just Rica palms. I kind of wanted to have that natural feel. Obviously, they've grown for a couple years, so it's almost to the point where you can't even see the units anymore. I wanted to have that privacy, but I'm still available to get in and out, easy access.
I'm sure you like the privacy on your end, and the guests do as well, so it works both ways.
It does, it does. You know, it's important to have them feel like they're by themselves, yet they're, you know, I'm right over here if they need me. Anything they have concerns with, they can reach out and get in touch with me.
So before I jump into the exterior and the regulations, the rules, the guidelines, all the hoops you had to jump through, I really want to show everybody what it actually looks like. Do you mind taking us on a tour of everything?
Not at all.
Great, we'll start right here?
Yep, absolutely. Perfect. So we have actually named the 2 units on Airbnb. This is Starfish and the other one's Sand Dollar. So they're recognizable by the color and the name.
Did they come painted, or did you paint them when they got here?
Yes, and as you can see, the blue and gray kind of matches the rest of the motif of the house. The pickleball court in my house has blue accents and gray accents as well, so I was trying to tie it in together.
And you did this yourself?
Actually, no. Containing Luxury, I asked them to paint the colors that I'd have, and they had no problems doing that for me.
Oh, great. So any buyer, like they just asked you what color you wanted, they took care of it, dropped it off?
Absolutely. They can pretty much do anything you'd like. They start with a base, and you know, we said, hey, can you tweak this around? Can you different directions? Can you put a door here? No problem. Okay. Easy to do. Actually, they had just started a couple units and said, hey, come in and tell us what you like. This is what you get for this amount of money. And well, we'd like this, this, and this, and here you go.
Perfect.
Easy. So,
yeah, I'd love to see the inside if you don't mind us intruding. So the first thing I noticed is everything's locked. So you don't have an issue with security. Everybody has a key to get in. Correct. And each unit has their own locks.
I actually had these put them in because normally just normal sliding doors don't have locks. So they put these locks in. So each guest has their own key, and I have the same. Okay. So easy to get in and access. So come on in. It's not much to it, obviously. Kitchenette, refrigerator, sink. Over here, you got your coffee bar. Lots of storage. Most of it's empty, unless a customer needs something specific. Over here is the bed area. I have a place for everybody to put their clothing and luggage, and television, window, and of course you have your AC unit.
What would you say are the basic necessities for somebody renting out short-term rentals?
Well, it depends on what you want to focus on. For me, it was short-term, meaning a week or less, and the 20-footer really focuses on that. I didn't want to have a cooktop, which they can do. If you wanted to extend this longer and have a cooktop, you could have that. To me, I just wanted people to stay for a few days, go get their takeout, put it in the microwave, heat it up, and leave. However, I've had 3 people stay for 30 days. They went out every day for dinner, so it can be done.
Probably keeps your maintenance down.
It does.
When they're not cooking and putting dishes in the sink.
Right, the wear and tear is a lot less.
Yeah.
You know, so yes, I give them minimal utensils as well as dishes, and you know, here's your cleaning opportunity. I'll give them dish soap, of course, and created a guide for all my guests on how to work everything. Questions, rules, whatever, contact information, places to go, places to eat. So all those little things are a nice handy little book. And of course they can always reach out and call me because I'm right there.
Now this unit seems very much like a hotel room. You have your bare necessities, microwave,
Yep.
small refrigerator,
Got
sink.
obviously an ironing board, iron underneath. In the bathroom, you have your hair dryer, a standard full-size shower, glass enclosure, of course towels, and everything else you could possibly need.
Everything's built pretty well.
Absolutely.
But one of the things they really encouraged was the full-size shower.
Yes.
Have you showered in any of these yet?
Yes, I have. It's, you know, you have full height. These are, by the way, these are high cube containers, so they're not as small as a traditional container. And they're called one-trip containers as well. So they've only made one trip around wherever they've gone. They're
Wherever
not
it came from to here.
Yeah. So it's not like something that's been around the world dozens of times. So the wear and tear on the initial cube is a lot less.
If I walk through this building, we're essentially in a steel box, and
Yes.
these things are meant to be hammered on the ocean. So we're in a pretty secure, durable building.
Yes.
And then add the impact glass, the hurricane resist, the hurricane doors, and everything else. This is built for a Florida lifestyle,
Sure.
or to really sustain some durability.
Yeah, obviously
right?
you have lighting, you have, everything is insulated to code. These things are built to residential code. Everything is done proper with plumbing, electrical, everything is to code.